Hello, Ginger. How you doing? Hi, Sophie. Hello, Mr. Clark. How are you doing? Doing okay? I'm writing an email to Anne right now. Being a teacher is like a never-ending cavalcade of emails. I would say like 80% emails, 20% teaching. Okay, Ginger, you are done then. That's the deal. Just be thinking about what we're gonna do, because this is gonna be like everyone's gonna do one, and you gotta make your own. Do you have any questions for me? If you're done, you're done. Just make sure other people get the link. We are gonna make things a lot cooler. Bye, guys. If you finish the question, make sure you answer it well. Just, we want to know what you're going to be into. In upcoming weeks, we're going to ask you to just kind of come up with a little plan for how and when you're going to accomplish some things. How are we going to do these things? So that's a good question. That is something that Ann and I are kind of working out. So they're going to be kind of things that you want. Maybe I should have specified that. Didn't even think of that. They're going to be kind of things that you want to accomplish and that you can accomplish on your own. Now, if school was in full session, you could do work in groups, but we are all remote. So we're going to, I think the general idea is that we're going to have you create a Google site. So a Google site is a lot like mrincorvia.com, right? I made this in Google Sites. You just kind of like put your links and stuff on it. And we want to ask you just like, okay, let's say that your project is to read a book. You could just create, and the feedback is going to be kind of like up to you and me to try to figure out how we're going to do it. So basically like, okay, my plan is to read 3 chapters a week. And when I read a chapter, I'm just going to go on my Google site and I'm going to just write a sentence or 2 about each chapter. So we're talking like 3 or 4 sentences a week. I read the book, and then at the end I will, just have like a chat or something, with you. Every Thursday, there's going to be a video like this where everyone gets on and we just kind of share where we are in our projects. We get feedback, it's going to be kind of like because every project is going to be different. Whatever you're doing, you are the one who says, yeah, you're making the class. How do you grade someone who's doing your project? You come up with that. And then I'm there to like kind of hold you to it and just kind of like help you through whatever the process is. I know this is all very like abstract and unformed, right? But that's why we're taking it slow here. We're going to try to kind of figure this out because this is a big direction that we want to go. We want you guys to be like more empowered to pick your own classes and have greater say in what you learn, right? Because that's what like real life is, real life is projects. Like today, my project is write all these emails and figure out what this new coding thing one of my students sent me is all about. And, I don't get a grade in that. But I have to hold myself accountable. And we want you guys to get there. That's what real life is like. There's no teacher giving you an assignment and then you doing it. Real life is about you figuring out what the project is and then you like going on. So it's going to be like a collaboration, Clark. Like whatever it is you want to accomplish, you're the one who lays out what it is, how you get there, and then you and I just kind of like, work on it together. And it's not just going to be you and me. It will be Anne, it'll be Alyssa, it'll be Tanya, it'll be like whatever it is, like if you want to do 100 push-ups in a row, probably not talk to this guy because I can only do 99 in a row. It's my great weakness in life, only 99 push-ups in a row. So if you want to do that 100 in a row, probably, Tanya. If you want to code something, then me. If you want to sculpt something, then Anne, right? We just kind of like work it out like a team. So I hope that answers your question. A bit rambly. Yeah, video making is totally an excellent one. We actually had a couple students who did video making last year. So I can get you some free software that you can download and use. If you have your own software, you can do it. If you know, the great thing about video making now is that like our phones are like insanely good video production studios, you know, like great cameras, you know, so we can do that kind of stuff. The kind of film that you make or video is going to be, you know, kind of COVID limited, right? It'll be difficult to do like a big full feature movie because you can't get together with people, right? But you can do video like I'm doing right now. You can make YouTube videos. You can things like that, you know. Would you need supplies? Again, totally depends on like what kind of reality you're working with. Like if you want to do video making, do you have access to a computer? Like not a Chromebook or an iPad or a phone, but do you have like a laptop or a desktop you can use? Maybe. Okay. Well, I mean, that's part of the deal. Is like I know I have a couple of laptops at school that, you know, we could figure out how to. I don't know if they work off campus, so we'll have to like try to set them up. If you had a computer, that would help. But yeah, these are the kinds of things that we need to work on. Yeah, get permission. And you know, no better way of getting permission to use your computer than saying like, hey, can I use this computer because I want to do this, you know, video editing class that I'm designing. What software is it? That is a good question. Let me look through my emails. I think, okay, so the one that I used is OpenShot. This is the software that I recommended my students use is OpenShot. So it's free. It's a very good multi-track we don't want to download it right now, but it's like a multi-track editing software, and you can download. You can click download and go to Windows. There's a Windows installer. Looking for a different download. Chrome OS download. What? Okay. Sorry, but OpenShot CPUs for Chrome OS. Interesting. It's possible we might be able to get this on a Chromebook. I'll have to test that at school. Mac. It's on Mac too, so that's good. Yeah, so this is it, OpenShot. This is the free software that I recommend. If you are, I use a software. Personally, I use a software called VideoPad, and there were some other interesting softwares that some of the students use, but I think this is it. This is the one we used. OpenShot is good because it's powerful and it's free, and it teaches you how to use multi-track editing. Would you need a mic? Well, what kind of videos are you wanting to make? Like this, like I'm doing right now, like stream to YouTube? You probably wouldn't need a mic. I mean, like right now I'm using this guy. This is a super expensive mic, but you don't have to. You can just use like a laptop mic, or when you think of video, are you thinking like you're talking to the camera, or are you thinking like you want to make a movie with like characters and plots and dragons who fight things outside, you know, that kind of thing? You'd probably need, like, any machine that can run Windows would be probably good enough. You know, like, again, it really depends on what kind of videos you want to make. You know, that's something we can talk about. But what I can tell you is that being able to make videos is super useful. In fact, last year, I had a student who made promotional videos of the other students' make your own video project. Like, he went around and interviewed people and helped make promotional videos. And I was telling him that, like, making promotional videos and advertisements and stuff like that is like a real job. Like, people will pay video people like $50 to $100 an hour to make video. So like, it's like a really Like, it's a legit thing. And that's kind of why we're doing these things. Like, you know, you can be in class and you can learn all kinds of interesting and cool things, but like when you do like real world stuff, guess what? Like, it's really, like, real world stuff is important in the real world, and people will pay real money. So like, you can learn like real skills, like doing stuff like that. So like video production, yeah, absolutely. It doesn't really matter what kind of video you make, if you just like make crazy video game videos or whatever, you know. Like what I'm doing here, all of this, like my like work screen over here and all these texts down here, like I didn't take a class for this, you know. In fact, honestly, I never even went to school for like STEM stuff. I just like spend my life working on like cool STEM projects, and I just taught myself, because that's the way the real world works, you know. So we want you to like pick, what about a gaming channel? Absolutely, you can totally do that. You can totally do that. We can totally set that up. Like, if you watch on Friday, if you come tomorrow 1 o'clock my channel here, you'll watch us. I will stream Minecraft. People will play, like my students. I have a show called Answer Plays Minecraft, and I'll stream live Minecraft. So you could totally do that. Totally make a video game stream. So I'm using a software right now called OBS. It's like open broadcasting software or online broadcasting software. I don't know. It's like the industry standard in screen capture and online streaming. So you can here, let me. Yeah, you can use it to just like capture. I'm using it to capture my laptop mic, and I'm using it to capture my Chrome over here. I'm using it to capture, you know, I just put up some text. So it's pretty easy to use. It is a little bit of a learning curve, but it's actually pretty simple. So once you get it, very easy. Yeah, and then one of the displays is whatever game that you're playing, you know. I would like to do gaming videos and stuff, like highlights from tournaments and stuff. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, so basically, if you can get something typed up by like Monday, and you know, that's all, just so that Ann and I can have time to like look over things. This is not you deciding. This is just us needing to hear from you guys. What are some things that you're interested in, you know? Bradley, you know what would be a super cool idea? It would be like if you could host a tournament yourself of all of like your local friends, and then you can like put that up online. And I'm sure you guys are aware that like some Twitch streamers make, well, let's just say way more than teachers make. What software should I download for gaming? We could do a Twitch or YouTube stream. Yeah, I would probably say YouTube, because our Google accounts, like, will allow you to just stream right to YouTube. And it's just like there's going to be like Michelle is going to want to know how are we protecting our students, from the craziness that is online people, right? So the software you're going to want to download, OBS. Here it is, Open Broadcast Software, OBS. This is what will allow you to do streaming. And I can show you how to do it. In fact, here's the thing. This is not like rocket science. Like if you just go to YouTube and be like, how do I live broadcast using OBS to YouTube? There will be a million tutorials. Like, I don't remember how I learned how to do it, but I'm sure that is how I did it, Like I just went to YouTube. Look, here's my stream right here. And then you go to like create and then go live. This is what you use, the go live. And I think you have to like turn it on in your channel. So that would be an interesting thing to figure out how to do. Yeah, I absolutely could. I could show you in a Zoom meeting, but like honestly, and this is the part that you're probably gonna like be disappointed or angry or at something at, is that like I want, like, the goal of the program for me is to move you away from like, I have a question, I have a problem, so what I do is I go to my teacher or my parent and I ask them and then they show me. Like, what I want is for you to be like, I have a problem, I'm going to figure it out for myself. Now that is like less fun in the short term because you just want to know. I know you do. But what is better about solving your own problems is that later down the road you can be a super successful adult. And here's look at the coding I'm working on right now. Like right now I'm teaching myself using this little tutorial, but later on I'm going to be working on a problem with my game that no one else will be able to solve. Like, it would take me a year to explain what the problem is, let alone, and all the coding, let alone how to fix it. So it's like, I need to know that I can solve these things by myself. So what I can say to you, Clark, is that I can teach you how to do it over Zoom, but here's the deal. I guarantee you that it's not that hard. Like, it only took me like a day to figure out how to do it. And Anne, who is far less tech savvy than me, it took her only like a day also. So I know you can, like, if you're kind of good with computers, you'll be able to figure it out. And if you're totally super stuck, I will maybe find some stuff online, be like, hey, maybe check out this, So it'll be like that. care, man. I'm gonna log off in like 1 minute too. No, don't worry about that right now. Just like, we're just getting ideas. I just want you to start thinking. That's all. We will come up with some kind of form and some process and all that kind of stuff, but that's not going to be for like another week or two. So, you know, we're trying to set something up so that like, you know, like in the beginning, we did these little classes because we didn't know what school was going to be like this year. But now that we've gone back, we're like, okay, this might be the main way we do school. So we're trying to set something up that is like more permanent. And if we do get to go back to school, we want it to be a program that we don't have to change at all, right? Like if we go back to school, you can just work on your videos at school, right? Like we don't have to change much about it. So that's what our goal is. So you just do the assignment, answer the 2 questions on the assignment, and that's it. All right, guys, I think I'm done with this tutorial. Congratulations, I've completed the tutorial. What was your high score? Okay, cool. Chase the pizza. I don't want to publish it. Cool. So, that is it for me. I finished my tutorial. I taught myself a little bit about this program. I don't know if you want to just check this out, but this is like kind of like a Scratch. You saw me coding this game. The cool thing about this arcade.makecode.com, it has all these games that you can learn and how to make and play, but also there's hardware. You can buy these game systems and code your own games for them. So I'm super excited about that. I ordered one. I'm gonna learn how to make one of these guys, and then we can make them at school and we can make our own games. It's gonna be rad. So, okay guys, I'm off. So I'll check you guys on the flip-flop.